Well, I'm doing it, and I'm shooting bricks. I am going camping solo for the first time. Solo, by myself. Also, this is only the second time as an adult I've ever gone camping. This time, I'm going car camping in my Subaru. I am driving from Volusia County, Florida to Lumpkin, Georgia. I'm going to be visiting the Providence Canyon. It'll be interesting. I just said goodbye to my family, filled up on gas. I am nervous. I am very nervous. Join me in this experience of getting over my fear, because Mama's got lots of fear.
Driving for 6 hours will give you some time to be insightful. And through this 6-hour journey, what I've thought about the most is, why am I deciding to go camping? I've narrowed it down to roughly 3 reasons. 1, I like to challenge myself. I've never gone camping, and it's something as an adult I would like to know how to do. I've gone camping once before with my family in a teardrop, but I think solo camping in a vehicle is something a little different. Reason 2, I have a 2-year-old, and in the first few years of being a mother, I haven't really stepped away from the house to fill my cup. I go to work, I do family things, but I haven't been able to fill my cup. Number 3, I generally have some issues with control. Hard to admit, but I have issues with not knowing outcomes. So by forcing myself to go to an area I've never been to before and to do something I've never done before, I'm hoping to face the anxiety and frustration that comes with being uncomfortable.
I just got into Georgia. I'm going to stop at Lowe's, get a carbon monoxide reader, because I'm going to be sleeping with propane in my vehicle tonight. And I'm also going to maybe grab some food, because I don't want to cook at my campsite tonight. Yeah. Okay. I stopped for gas. I got some food. I went to Lowe's. I got what I needed. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia right now, and any like bigger city, people just like to drive like assholes and like bully you, and I'm just not having it. Last time I was in this area, I got a $700 speeding ticket, so I'm not playing any games. Cruise control all the way. You can go around me. I got some tacos from a spot called Rico's. I'm hoping they look good. I haven't looked at them yet. They smell good. They smell warm. Like that. They gave me a burrito as well. Pretty excited about that. Yeah, I still have 3 hours left in my drive, essentially, if I decide to like go a little slower or stop to pee again. Right. So I'm gonna be driving through Lumpkin towards Florence to the Georgia-Alabama border. Baby, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God. I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is 1, nerve-wracking, 2, kind of exciting, you know? But I'm pretty sure the nearest like actual hospital is 2 hours away. No, it's probably like an hour and a half from where I'm gonna go. Anyway, check this out. Listen, I really do feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. Like, this road that I'm on, there's not a single street light. There's only like a couple cars here and there. There's hella solar panels. The street that I turned on wasn't properly labeled. I personally, I've never done this before, so this is like a little bit of like, I don't know, shock to the system. It's like, oh, you feeling brave? You feeling brave? I don't know. I'll be alright. Shit. All these nice ass cars keep driving by too. Like, people in this area are like low key wealthy. I saw like a Lamborghini backing out of like a little property. I was like, what? Where am I? Alright. Well. Alright, so I made it to my campsite. Pretty open and exposed. Option A was parking next to a bunch of RVs, or option B was parking next to a bunch of one-off vehicles that were all older men. So I figured familiarity with parking with next to RVs, with bigger groups of people, more vehicles, more eyes on me. I'm a little downhill. I'll deal with it though. Hit my head on this curve like twice, especially with the mud. I'm chilling now. Maybe gonna do some arts and crafts. I'm here. I did it. There was nothing to be afraid of to begin with. Right? It's getting a little chilly, and before it gets too cold, I'm just gonna keep my body warm. Gonna draw a little bit. Hang out before it gets too dark. And then go inside.
As I began to settle in for the night, I really began to enjoy myself. I was able to spend some time just enjoying watching The Circle on Netflix because your girl had cell service and I used my hotspot. It was great, and I had some cold leftover tacos. Once I finished the food, I realized I had a responsibility to myself to try to figure out how to stay warm. Initially, my plan was to use a space heater and a thermostat monitor and a power bank, but I didn't do math right, and that only lasted an hour and a half. However, it got the cab warm enough to make this Florida girl feel at home. When I went to bed, it was 46 degrees, but when I woke up, it was a cold and brisk 37 degrees. I enjoyed it. I used a 20 to 30 degree sleeping bag throughout the entire night with a sweatshirt. I was fine. Holy crap. The way the sun was peeking through the tree line and the heat was rising from the water and creating a beautiful fog and mist, I could not have picked a better camping spot. I spent the early morning enjoying the view and setting my campsite up to be able to cook myself some breakfast. The millennial breakfast, avocado toast. I also spent some time talking to my Gen X family and letting them know that I was okay and that I wasn't losing my mind and there wasn't a serial killer after me. that this is the happiest I'd been in a while.
I'm going to tell you about my night. I slept okay. I was up for some hours around 2:30. Sounded like some people were landing. Probably went to bed around like 10:30. I woke up around 5:30. It was really quiet. My brain was kind of like playing tricks on me, making me think that I was hearing things. For instance, I thought I heard someone knock on the door. Definitely didn't. I was sleeping. I thought I heard the chirp of my CO2 detector. I did not. It was a memory. And then, just to be safe, I thought I heard like movement in the vehicle, so I like fully woke up for like another 30-45 minutes, just being aware. My back was kind of hurting. I was sleeping in one position for too long, and I couldn't really fully extend in my vehicle without having my feet touch the trunk door. I'm 5'4". That kind of sucked. But it was a free night stay with an amazing view. So, again, I was also in a slant, but I felt like I could deal with that. I usually sleep like a little bit of a slant at home. My covers for my vehicle didn't fully offer all of the privacy that I thought they did. There was definitely some spots if somebody wanted to be nosy, they could probably get really close and take a peek. You could probably see lights from the outside. It's okay.
Were there any regrets? Yeah, a little bit. I wish that I would have saved at least 25% of my battery so I could have used my space heater in the morning when I was changing clothes. That would have been primo. Something that pleasantly surprised me while sleeping in my vehicle is it didn't feel much different than sleeping in a teardrop as far as safety goes. Once I covered up all the windows and any cracks, I felt safe. There was a false sense of security. 10 out of 10, would recommend.
Okay, I've made it to Providence Canyon State Park. It is a cash only entry. I didn't read a whole lot online. It probably should. The visitor center is closed. Restrooms are open. I ended up parking near the restrooms, so that's kind of convenient for me. At the end of the entrance pass where you find out like the visitor center is closed, there was a Methodist church and it said no parking, but it seemed like everyone was parking there. Yeah, I obviously can't start at the trailhead unless I walk all the way up the closed road, so I'm gonna try to figure out if there's like another entry point. Seemed like some people were still heading down that way anyway, so I'm gonna pee and figure it out. I'm gonna pack some snacks in my camo bag and hopefully have a phenomenal day. Okay,
I've been hiking for like an hour 15. Just started on a switchback. I probably have another 1.5 or 2 miles to go. I'm already tired, my hips hurt, I'm hungry, I have to pee, but I really want to force myself to finish. I just finished all my water, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to be like in my car, so that's good.
The hike approximately took me an hour and 45 minutes. I skipped Canyon 1 through 3 because I heard Canyon 4 through 5 were the coolest. So therefore, I did that. I continued on to the rest of the trail and did Canyon 7. Initially, I thought I did Canyon 8. Once I finished my hike, I spent some time stretching, eating, people watching. That's always fun. I took out my doodle board and tried to sketch all the people walking by with their very distinct jackets, book bags, sneakers. I was not very good. Okay, so I just finished up my Providence Canyon hike. I'm really happy. I'm tired. I ate some little snackies, banana. If I want to go visit another state park today, my $5 entry for that park covers the other parks, which I think Florence is pretty close by. But I'm gassed. I'm heading to Atlanta because I bought myself a very nice Airbnb. Well, it looks very, very nice online. There's a sauna, there's a hot tub, and there's a stock tank pool, which I love. I'm very excited. So I was just kind of being a little introspective and just thinking about the trip. And I was thinking how lucky it was that I had a Subaru to camp in. And then I started thinking about the day that I went shopping, or the days that led up to buying the Subaru, how I was in the back seat with the seats down, testing the distance to lay down, like testing the amount of space that I had to lay down. So if you think about that, I have been thinking about car camping at least 4 or 5 months prior to buying this vehicle. I went to check when I actually purchased this vehicle, and I purchased it in January of 2022. It is currently January of 2023, and that makes me want to cry. The fact that I waited so long to do what I want to do. Like, I know life has a way of, I don't know, kind of taking control of your time, like domestic life, but also the fear and anxiety I had trying just to get out there. For anyone who might be like struggling with the same thing, for me, what it took was buying all of the gear so I would feel comfortable. That was quite the investment, as well as joining Facebook groups. I made a post on one of my Subaru car camping Facebook groups, and I kind of just said, hi, I'm scared, I'm new, any advice? And literally everyone was like, just get started. Just get started. Just get started. I'm saying it over and over for myself as well, but just get started. I got started, and now the fear of it all is kind of subsided. I'm sure I'll still be excited and have a little bit of anxiety for every trip, but now I know I'm going to be okay, and if I'm not, I know how to navigate that space.
Didn't really vlog
the experience here at the Airbnb. I'm really excited to continue to go camping and have those experiences. I think they'll be nice. I do plan to bring my family along, but I think in order to do that, I might need a trailer. So for the moment, solo camping in my Subaru is the move. This is future Betsy. If you have watched this video, I want to say thank you. I was not anticipating to post this video anywhere. I truly just vlogged this experience because it made me feel less alone. It made me feel like I could get through the anxiety and the fear that I was facing. This was a trip that was actually really hard for me in the beginning. And once I pushed myself outside of my comfort zone, it was the best trip I've ever taken. So again, thank you. And I hope to see myself on the road more.